and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who are new, welcome. My name is Aaliyah Choyce, and today we are kicking off our 12 days of Christmas makeup looks. Today we have this candy cane inspired look. So if you want to see how I achieved this showstopper, then stay tuned. Brows off camera. Now what I'm gonna do is get started on the actual eye look. I normally would use like my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer to mute out my eyes, but today, because we're doing a look that's very heavy and white, what I'm going to use is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. We know that this is AG, we know that she is a G. She has been around forever. I'm going to use the original Airspun translucent powder to set the eye. I don't know if overall I'm going to want to do that, but for right now I am. And I'm going to use a dry Real Technique sponge to dip and place the product. I found that recently I prefer to use, let's take that off. Recently I prefer to use a dry sponge to pick up powder for setting my face over a wet sponge or a damp sponge. I'm just gonna apply this all over the eye area. This is truly a gem. I'm not gonna go up to the brow quite yet. I don't know if I'll need to exactly. And this is just gonna give us a completely blank canvas. Y'all are probably like, what the heck is she doing? Tutorial. And what you see me do is like I'm completely muting out my eye. Completely. Because once I use my sponge, this one's damp, it's going to take some of that product. Yeah, and then we're going to take the dry Real Techniques. I'm going to dip it into the Airspun. Blow off that excess and set it. So what do y'all think about my 12 days of Christmas idea? Is it good? Will you guys stick around? Let me know in the comments if you're committed for the 12 days to see all of these crazy Christmas looks. I know it's going to seem crazy. I know this looks really messy, guys, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to show you why it doesn't matter. I have makeup wipes to wipe it off. It's just a matter of getting the product on. If you don't have to do it as messy as me, but it's okay. Okay. It's okay. So then I'm going to go into my Amazon palette. I don't know the name of it. It's just a palette with a bunch of colors. See? And it's like 3 of them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my Jessup Luxe Crease brush. It's brush 288. And I'm going to start building my transition shade, this light red shade in my palette. I'm just gonna go a little above my natural crease. My natural crease is right here, but I'm gonna go like a little above it. And blend that color out. And I'm just winging this out. You see that, like how I winged it out? I'm just winging that out and patting this into the crease area. I don't know, I feel like y'all need to be even closer. Yeah, I'm gonna get you guys closer. Okay, and then I just kind of like gauge and see if like, are we even? Like one of my eyes sits lower than the other eye. I think it's this one. And so like it's never actually even, but we try our best to get it there. And now we're gonna go in with my 230, Just Up 230 Luxe pencil brush. And I'm gonna go into a more vibrant red. It's almost like an orange. It's like a scarlet. Okay, and this is a pencil, and this is just for precision because we're really gonna start carving out that crease. This is the area we're gonna have the most definition when we're done building. Okay, and because this is a pencil brush, it's allowing us to get in there. Y'all, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, and now that that's placed like that, I'm going to take the brush we had previously, the previous color, and the edge I'm going to blend. That's blending really nicely into that lighter red. Yeah, it's a nice blend. What are you all's plans for the holidays? Like, that's what I want to know. What are your plans? And we're going to go back in with that scarlet color. Drop down in the comments below what your plans are for the holidays. I'm talking Christmas, Kwanzaa, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, all of that. And we just applied a little bit more to just keep that definition. We want a nice gradient effect, and so we don't want to lose the intensity right at the crease. And then I'm going to go into a regular red. This is actually the red we're going to be using for the actual candy cane look. And we're going to go right into that corner and we're just going to apply it. This is just going to further deepen it. The definition on this in contrast with the red and white stripes of the candy cane is going to look so pretty when we're done. We're going to take that same brush and we're going to blend it. I'm going to use the Jessup 237 detail shader brush, and I'm gonna go in with yet a darker red. Then I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. And I'm going to go into this color here, Credit. It's a brown, a deep brown color. And I'm going to go in with the shader brush and then right into that crease. Yeah. Yep. This will do it. It's gonna be about that blend. Alright, so now that we have that done, use a makeup wipe to actually cut it. Fun part, we're going to do our candy cane. So we're gonna white out the space again. I'm gonna pat it to blend and then take a white eyeshadow And I'm gonna pack that on. Okay, so now that we have our cuts and our crease done, we can go ahead and actually start the process of drawing our candy canes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this NYX lip liner in the color Hot Red, and I'm gonna start drawing the lines. Now that the candy cane outlines have been drawn, I'm going to take my Jessup 312 detailed liner and my Fenty Stunna lip paint in Uncensored. And I'm going to put some on my hand, on the back of my hand. This is a nice, very liquidy, rich red. So I think it'll be perfect for this. And I'm going to take this definer brush. I'm going to dip it into that. This is BeatsbyDeb Snowflake liquid eyeliner, or like paint, and this is her brush. And so I'm just gonna go in. Now I'm going to take my Inglot gel liner in 77. Inglot gel liner in 77. And y'all about to see what I'm gonna do. I did it! Oh my gosh. I want to do nothing else. I'm tired. That took so much concentration. Like the level of concentration that just took. Okay, so now that we have our liners done, I'm gonna go ahead and pop on these lashes. These are just some Amazon lashes that I have. And I think these ones would go pretty well with my overall theme, I guess. And my audio actually went out on me, so I'll do a little voiceover for a second or two. I'm just cleaning up that edge. I know that I said it was pretty messy earlier, so all I'm doing is just taking my makeup remover wipe, which I use the Neutrogena's because they're very nourishing, and I'm just wiping away that excess white just to give a sharp, crisp edge. So then what I'm doing is I'm going in with my highlighter shade. I'm using Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer number 16. And I'm just highlighting all of my highlight zones. And I'm using Abidjan from the Shade Sticks by Juvia's to contour all of my shadow areas. I also go in with another contour shade, just a darker one because it's more cool toned, and I just feel like it fits me a little bit better. And we're just going to take the Beauty Blender and blend all of that out. I used to do my foundation first and then highlight and contour on top, but lately I've been doing it with my foundation, highlighting and contouring with my foundation, and it's looked really well. This is a little different. I am doing it under my foundation and not necessarily with it, but it still looks, and it looks pretty crazy right now, but I promise it's gonna even out. So now I'm taking the I Am Magic foundation by Juvia's Place in the color Punta Cana and just going over my entire face with that foundation shade. I'm taking a mixture of the Sacha Buttercup and the Airspun setting powders, and I'm just setting those highlight areas. And I'm taking my MAC Mineral Finish in Dark Deep and hitting my contour spots. And now that I'm done setting my face, I'm going to my under eye, and I'm just going to mimic what we did in the crease area with piling those reds on top of each other into the brown. And then I'm going to take that Milk Jumbo eye pencil and I'm going to tight line my waterline. So then what I did is I went through and mimicked what we did to get the candy cane lid onto the lips, putting that Milk Jumbo pencil all over my lips and blanking that canvas. Then I'm going to take my Stunna lip paint by Fenty in the color Uncensored. And this is the final look, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a blast to film while quite hectic. Who knew that drawing a bunch of lines on your face would literally take so much time and energy? But I had a blast nonetheless. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video as we do day 2 of our 12 days of Christmas makeup looks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If this was a good look for you guys, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, smash that subscribe, and click that notification bell so that every time I post, you are the first to know. Thanks for watching.